When you think of Usher, you probably picture Grammy wins, sold-out shows, and iconic R&B hits. But beyond the fame is a man who's quietly crafted a luxurious, peaceful world of his own. From humble beginnings in the South to global superstardom, Usher Raymond IV's journey is one of talent, resilience, and reinvention. With chart-topping hits, Grammy wins, and a lasting cultural impact, Usher's story goes beyond music. It's about love, growth, and legacy. This is the life of Usher Raymond. Today, we're stepping inside that world. Before we begin, don't forget to like and subscribe. Usher's $20 million estate doesn't flaunt wealth. It radiates quiet elegance. From the moment you arrive at the Grand Porte Cochere and private motor court, you're welcomed into a space where sleek architecture blends seamlessly with nature. Glass walls vanish into the structure, flooding the home with desert light and dissolving the line between indoors and out. The kitchen is a chef's dream, fully equipped with high-end appliances, a butler's pantry, and refined design. The primary suite offers true escape, featuring a fireplace lounge, spa bathroom, dual walk-in closets, and even an outdoor rain shower surrounded by desert greenery. Upstairs includes 5 more bedrooms, a family lounge, home theater, and wine cellar. Modern yet warm, the home features floating stairs, recessed lighting, and floor-to-ceiling windows framing the desert like art. Outside, it turns into a private resort, complete with an infinity pool, waterfall spa, outdoor kitchen, and sweeping views of the Las Vegas skyline. More than just a home, it's a reflection of Usher's taste, success, and serenity. Usher's love for movement extends beyond music, into his passion for cars. For him, cars aren't just transportation. They're reflections of style, precision, and performance. Leading his collection is the BAC Mono, a single-seat, race-inspired machine built purely for driving thrill. Then there's the iconic Bugatti Veyron, a 250+ miles per hour powerhouse, fast, rare, and bold, just like Usher. Adding vintage charm is the Buick Electra 225 convertible, a 1960s classic perfect for laid-back Sunday cruises. The Ferrari F430 Spider brings Italian elegance and speed, blending performance with red carpet style. Next, the ultra-rare Lamborghini Bonanno Roadster, a hypercar that demands attention with its striking design and exclusivity. The Lincoln Continental convertible adds timeless glamour, a nod to old-school luxury and Americana. For everyday performance, there's the Mercedes-Benz CLS 63 AMG, sleek, powerful, and comfortable. And for pure luxury, the Mercedes Maybach S-Class, where the backseat feels like a first-class suite. Rounding out the collection is the Porsche Carrera GT, a raw V10-powered supercar built for true drivers, challenging, thrilling, and unforgettable. From futuristic speed to classic soul, Usher's garage is more than a collection. It's a reflection of his life in motion. And still, it's only a glimpse of what truly drives him. Beyond fame and luxury, Usher's true legacy is giving back, something he's been committed to long before it became common in celebrity culture. For him, philanthropy isn't a side project. It's part of his purpose. His nonprofit, Usher's New Look, empowers youth through education, leadership, and career development. Launched in 2005 with a youth camp at Clark Atlanta University, it quickly grew into a national movement. In 2006, he created the Our Block initiative to help rebuild post-Katrina New Orleans, one street at a time, supported by a stylish charity partnership with Armani Exchange. New Look now operates in cities across the U.S. and is built on 4 pillars: talent, education, service, and career. The impact: a 100% high school graduation rate, with every graduate moving on to college or a career. Usher isn't just a figurehead. He mentors, listens, and stays involved. His philanthropy extends further. In 1999, he helped raise $50,000 through Challenge for the Children. In 2008, he received the key to New Orleans, with a day named in his honor for his work in the city. In 2015, he quietly visited his Chattanooga Middle School and the Orange Grove Center, donating new dance floors and lighting in memory of his grandmother. That same year, he helped raise over $500,000 in HBCU scholarships with Kevin Hart and others, and awarded a personal $100,000 scholarship to a Tuskegee student through UNCF. In 2016, he joined fellow artists in donating $25,000 each during Atlanta's Mayor's Ball for underprivileged students. In 2017, He received Morehouse College's Candle Award, joining legends like Stevie Wonder and Ray Charles. And in 2018, Usher donated $20,000 to complete Colin Kaepernick's $1 million charity pledge, supporting Georgia-based Home, which helps women and children in crisis. From scholarships to rebuilding communities, Usher uses his platform not just to perform, but to uplift. Most people know Usher for his smooth voice and high-energy performances. But behind the scenes, he's been building a business empire just as impressive as his music career. One of his boldest moves came in 2015 when he became a co-owner of Tidal, the high-quality music streaming platform started by Jay-Z. Alongside stars like Beyoncé, Rihanna, Kanye West, and Alicia Keys, Usher joined a group of artists fighting to take back control of their music and make sure they, not the middlemen, got paid fairly. He also teamed up with Ubi, a school supply company with a mission to give back. For every item sold, Ubi donates supplies to a classroom in need. Usher's limited edition collection, designed with artist Johnny Cheatwood, was more than just cool notebooks and folders. It sent a message: street smarts meet school smarts, a nod to Usher's belief that success comes from what you do, not where you start. But Usher's business moves go way beyond music and education. Back in 2005, he made history as one of the first pop stars to buy into a major sports team, the Cleveland Cavaliers. He became part of the ownership group that bought the team for $375 million before LeBron James led them to a championship. When the Cavs pulled off their epic 2016 comeback win, Usher wasn't just celebrating as a fan, he was part owner of the victory. In 2018, Usher showed more of his business smarts by investing $6 million alongside Universal Music Group, Evolution Media, and others into Mass Appeal, a media company co-founded by rapper Nas. What started as a graffiti mag in the 90s had grown into a major platform for music and culture, and Usher got in at the right time. Then in 2019, he joined Jay-Z, Whole Foods' Walter Robb, and others in an $8 million investment in Hungry, a catering startup that connects local chefs with businesses. The company also partnered with Jay's Kitchen, a culinary incubator run by Usher's mom, Janetta Patton, a full-circle moment of food, family, and entrepreneurship. That same year, Usher backed Liquid IV, a wellness brand that makes hydration products. He joined a group of celebrity investors including Kevin Hart, Justin Bieber, and Demi Lovato, and put in $5 million to help scale the company. These aren't just celebrity side hustles. They're smart, strategic investments in industries that matter: music, tech, food, health, and education. Usher isn't just making money. He's making moves that reflect his values and vision for the future. Before the Grammys, world tours, and superstardom, Usher Raymond IV was just a kid with big dreams, a smooth voice, and serious talent. Born in Dallas, Texas, and raised in Chattanooga, Tennessee, Usher grew up in the South with his mom, Janetta Patton, who raised him on her own after his dad left when he was just a baby. Life was simple, grounded in discipline, family values, and a lot of heart. By 16, Usher had already taken his first big swing at music, dropping his debut album on August 30th, 1994. It didn't top the charts, but it sent a message. A new voice in R&B had officially arrived. With the help of mentor Sean Puff Daddy Combs, Usher found his footing, and more importantly, the space to grow. 3 years later, he didn't just grow, he exploded. In 1997, Usher released My Way, and everything changed. The lead single, You Make Me Wanna, was a smooth, sultry hit that went platinum and top charts in the UK. Then came Nice and Slow, a slow jam that became his first #1. One hit on the US Billboard Hot 100. With his silky vocals, killer dance moves, and magnetic charm, Usher was officially crowned the new king of R&B. My Way went 6 times platinum, cementing him as more than just a rising star. He was a force. In 2001, he dropped 8701, and domination followed. Hits like You Got It Bad and You Remind Me topped the Billboard Hot 100 and showed off a more mature, emotional side of Usher. That same year, he won his first Grammy, and a year later, another for You Don't Have to Call. But all of that, it was just the warm-up. In March 2004, Usher released Confessions, the album that changed everything. Deep, raw, and incredibly personal, Confessions struck a nerve with fans around the world. It wasn't just about the hits. It was about honesty, vulnerability, and real life in the spotlight. The lead single, Yeah, featuring Lil Jon and Ludacris, blew up. It held the number one spot on the Billboard Hot 100 for 6 straight weeks and ended up being the best-performing single of 2004. After some time away from the spotlight, Usher came back strong in 2024 with Coming Home, a project that nodded to his beginnings while celebrating his evolution. And he's been teasing something major ever since, Confessions 2, the sequel to the album that made him a global icon. But Usher's story isn't just about music, it's about impact. Beyond the studio, he's helped shape pop culture, mentoring a young Justin Bieber, collaborating with everyone from Mariah Carey to Nicki Minaj, and even stealing the show at the 2024 Super Bowl halftime performance. With over 75 million records sold, 8 Grammy Awards, 18 Billboard Music Awards, and 10 #1 hits. One singles, Usher isn't just one of R&B's best, he's one of music's all-time greats. And while he's still making hits, he's also made smart business moves that turned him into a powerhouse off stage. Today, Usher's estimated net worth sits somewhere between $180 and $200 million, putting him among the wealthiest and most influential entertainers in the world. More than 30 years in the game, and Usher's still doing it his way. Behind the headlines, platinum hits, and international fame, Usher Raymond IV has always been chasing something deeper: love, family, and a life with meaning far beyond the music. In October 2019, Usher quietly started a relationship with Jen Goycochea, a sharp-minded music executive with a creative soul. There were no flashy headlines, no red carpet debuts, just two people building something real, away from the noise and the spotlight. It was clear Usher was evolving. He was older, wiser, more private, and more intentional about where he gave his time and heart. By the fall of 2020, the couple was expecting their first child. On September 24th of that year, they welcomed a baby girl into the world, a quiet, beautiful moment during a time when the world felt upside down. Then almost exactly a year later, on September 29th, their second child was born, another blessing that brought even more joy to their growing family. Usher, who already had 2 sons from a previous relationship, stepped into this new chapter of fatherhood with calm confidence. His vibe shifted. Social media posts started to show fewer sold-out shows and more family moments. Stroller walks, playtime, father-daughter cuddles. Then came the movie-worthy twist. On February 11th, 2024, just hours after rocking the Super Bowl halftime show with one of the biggest performances of his career, Usher married Jen in a private ceremony in Las Vegas. The timing wasn't random, it was intentional. A perfect contrast between the biggest stage in the world and one of life's most intimate milestones. A career high followed by a personal vow. A reminder that love is still the best story of them all. Today, Usher lives with his family in a $20 million estate in Las Vegas. It's more than a luxury home. It's a sanctuary, a place where he can breathe, reflect, and just be. He still makes time to visit his roots in Chattanooga, dropping in on the hometown and schools that shaped him. But he's not chasing the next hit or headline anymore. He's living life on his own terms. As an artist, a businessman, a father, a husband, and most of all, a man who's finally at peace with where he's been and where he is now. In an industry that often forgets its stars the moment the spotlight fades, Usher Raymond IV has done something rare. He's created a lasting legacy, not just through music, but through meaning. Thanks for joining us on this video, and hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we will see you in the next one.